everybody, and welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM Enemy Unknown. We got things moving along at a pretty rapid clip right now. We've got some psionic soldiers that are being tested, but first things first, we've got this alien terror mission in Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's nice to see that the panic is low, but very difficult always worries me. So we're going to send a Sky Ranger out here. Obviously, we have Colonel Fizzlebeef, who is our most valuable soldier, given his situation. His standing is our only psionic available soldier. Who else do we have? We have a sniper with laser. Sniper with laser. Did I not build plasma sniper rifles? Am I crazy? No, we did, for sure. Okay, these are going to allow us to do tons more damage. Seriously, the plasma sniper rifle is maybe my favorite weapon in the entire game. It's got long range, 9 to 13 damage, compared to 6 to 9 damage. 69. So we'll send that in there. Do we have anybody else? This guy's only got heavy laser. Do we not have heavy plasma available for him? I guess not. How about Hudson is using a laser when he should have a plasma in all likelihood. Oh, because what we have to do, actually, I just remembered. Let's go back to our barracks quickly. We'll visit the Psi Labs. We got Mutambi, who may or may not have a pistol, or sorry, a plasma weapon. I can't remember. So let's view soldiers. Mutambi's down here. Yeah, get that Titan armor out of there. She can go naked as far as I care. And we'll give her the assault rifle for now. We'll re-equip her, of course, when she comes back into actual use. How about the other guy? Did he actually... Who else is in there? Lewis Williams? He doesn't have anything, right? Yeah, he shouldn't, because we've never used him at all. Let's go check out... Again, send Sky Ranger. We just want to give out these weapons to someone. I guess we should give, yeah, the plasma to the support, because there is a scatter laser available for the... Sergeant Clark Duncan here, who we haven't used in a while, actually. And we do have one more Titan armor. I thought we had two, actually, but I guess we only have one. Need to build some more. It looks like the armor from Prometheus, but anyway. So, I think we've got everyone outfitted as I see fit here. Not everyone has plasma weapons yet, but I've been making up for that with half-decent tactics. Not great tactics, but half-decent tactics, no less. So let's begin the assaults here. I'm going to ignore what our advisor is going to say here, because every time he just says the same thing. It looks like we're headed to Brazil today. Nah, no shit. I can look at the navigator on the airplane. Seriously, can we get like an in-flight movie or something going on here? Okay, so it is going to be a terror mission. Terror missions always worry me, because you never know what you're going to get. There could be, you know, there's various varieties of terror missions. There are chrysalises. Maybe just call them chrysalici, I don't know. There are Muton Elites, Cyber Discs. There's always a chance, I don't know, maybe we can come across Sectoid Commanders or something, although I'd be a little surprised. I'm actually going to dash, no I'm not. Well, yes I am. I'm going to dash Panagakos over here. Again, I'm just trying to establish like some pretty far vision, just so that, oh, he's not even behind cover, that sucks. Just so that my snipers could use squad shot and possibly get some hits. Oh, there we go. So we got... Oh, it's a sectopod! That's the worst! Okay, so how are we going to do this? I'm thinking... We will... Run and gun, like, over here. He's only got a scatter laser, which is not going to be that effective. These guys are going to be flanked, I think. If so, that's stupid on my part. Do we have range with the pistol? No, we do not. So we'll scatter laser, Overwatch. Does our sniper have a shot? He does indeed. 84% chance to hit the drone. Well, I guess we're hitting the drone on this one, unfortunately. But hey, taking out the drone. God damn, that sniper rifle looks badass. But taking out the drone at least does something. But I am concerned about what this sectopod is going to be able to do next turn. I can't really see what happened there. Oh, now I can. Loki has been hit drastically with this sectopod attack. And sectopod, I think, inarguably my least favorite enemy in the game. Do we have drones moving now? Yes, but we are going to have some Overwatch, which hopefully will just eliminate this guy as a nuisance. Nope, never mind. Of course, that would make things far too easy. So this drone might get a shot now. It's just going to kill a civilian. Fine by me. Like, I give a shit about these scumbag Brazilians. That's unfortunate. I didn't mean it that way. Don't worry. So again, let's try to get some vision on the actual sectopod here. First things first, we should probably heal this sniper right here. We heal for 6 now, which is not quite as much damage as we took, but at least, you know, we got something going on there. Roll Fizzlebeef will just move up slightly. Remember, he has double damage against robotic enemies. Might just want to take out this drone for now, which is indeed going to happen. But I want to get vision so that our snipers can use squad shot to actually do some damage. So let's come up here. We do indeed have vision of the sectopod now. So tell me, please, that our sniper... Are you kidding me? How can our snipers not have a shot on this? Okay, let's send Krishna Pillai over here. Please don't discover another wave of aliens in the meantime. Panagakos obviously has the robot armor, or sorry, no, the robot ammo, so we're going to move him over here. I realize these dashes might seem like a terrible idea. They might be a terrible idea, for all I know. But for now, this is all I got. I don't understand why this guy doesn't have vision. But what we're going to do, I don't want to put people too close together in case of a grenade. Maybe I'll just stick him behind here and hope that we don't discover any aliens behind us, because if we do, it's going to be a goddamn bloodbath. Okay, and Clark Duncan may actually have a shot here. 22%? What about a grenade? Could he actually throw a grenade into the sectopod? No. Let's take the 22%. I'm interested to see if this works. Any damage is good damage. Well, that's a miss. But we did have a 1 in 4 chance, so, you know, I don't feel too sore about that. Now, here comes some artillery barrages. Sergeant Hudson is critically wounded and then killed by something. That artillery barrage was a pain in the dick. Hudson. He was our support. God damn it. How did that sectopod make that happen so quickly? Oh, and then he's got another shot as well. Beautiful. Yeah, just fire a fat laser at this sniper here. Thank God that missed. Well, we've already lost one squad mate, which makes this automatically harder than the last 2 missions we had. Or not harder, but more shitty anyway. So, snipers have got to do some damage here. 10 damage chance with a huge critical chance as well. That's good. We at least did 8. What about our other sniper? Does he have a shot as well? Please say yes, he does. Oh, I already took it. I didn't even look at the percentages. I just double-clicked the button by accident. That's 18 critical damage. Huge. If we only lose 1 fighting this sectopod, it's not the end of the world. Only 40% chance to hit, huh? I don't really want to use a shredder rocket. But with only 2 guys... can we get Roll Fizzlebeef into position? Not a good position, at least, but we might be able to get 1 shot off. Oh, are you kidding me? It can fire twice and Overwatch in the same turn? Well, luckily it missed, so no big deal. These damn sectopods, man. 45% chance to hit. We're going to take it, and it will succeed. Beautiful. Thank God we didn't get hit, because I don't think we have any other medkit uses. So that is going to be 3 enemies down. Everyone just take some time to Overwatch and reload here while we all regroup a little bit. You never know, we could come across a second sectopod. I have no idea what happened to, reload, please. No idea what happened to Hudson. Like, he was alive and then, like, another grenade or something went off beside him and he died. Everyone needs to get reloaded here, especially our snipers. Again, not really sweating civilians too much here. If the civilians die, they die. We saved 1. We're not going to get excellent on the metric for civilians saved here anyway. So we might as well just do our damnedest to keep our own squad mates alive. So we do have some battle scanners that I'm going to just toss out as far as we can go, you know, basically like northeast here. See if we have anything over here. We do indeed. It is 2 normal floaters. Strikes me as pretty easy. And what we're going to do about these guys is just send Loki over here. And on the next turn, we should be able to take out both of these floaters with our snipers. So just Overwatch, and Overwatch again, and Overwatch again. At some point, we have to use our psionic abilities, because we've got to train them in order to get to the next level. The floaters are going to move backwards, which is awful, because I had some sweet shots there. Okay, let's move forwards then. Because obviously right now, we can't see any enemies, which is bad for us. Why don't we just Overwatch there? Snipers are okay to Overwatch, I feel. Actually, I probably shouldn't Overwatch the snipers. What I should do instead is just save their turns for last, just in case they have an actual shot. Because the Overwatch does carry a reaction, or like a penalty to it in terms of aim. So we'll see if Roll Fizzlebeef's got anything over here. No. That's probably good news overall. So let's move our sniper out just a little bit further, in case on the next turn I actually do want to move it someplace else. But for now, I think we'll hunker down, and this will do. I feel so handicapped only having 5 squad members, though. I mean, I realize that's how we spent like half the game, but still. Are the floaters going to move out into... Oh, we can see heavy floaters now. The real question is going to be whether or not our snipers can see them. And I'm going to guess no, because they're behind that tank. I I don't know why my camera's stuck over here. There we go. Finally, we're back. Do we have shots? Yes, we do. Heavy plasma, 26% chance to hit. I like those odds. No, what we could do, we gotta at least mind rape them sometimes. Gotta build up this experience. So that's 5 damage. It's something at least. We have Edge Clark Duncan, who we could kind of dash out here and put ourselves... He's got a lot of health, which I like. And if we put him over here, he should have a pretty good shot on this heavy floater here. 58, that's not bad. Did 5 damage, so we just gotta do 2 more damage to it on this turn. The only person that's gonna be capable of doing that is Panagakos, I feel. I think what we could do is just come over here, and it's worth using a frag grenade to take out a heavy floater so that he can't do damage to us next turn. And in doing this, that should be a kill. Good, so we got lots of good things happening there. Our snipers should move out into a position where they're more likely to have a shot. So maybe we'll like stick Charlie West over here, where on the next turn, if that heavy floater moves out, he should have a good opportunity. And we might do the same or a similar thing with Peli here. We'll just stick him maybe over here. And of course now those, well, we won't have battle scanners over there anymore, but those floaters on the right side are probably going to duck out, back out of cover. Well, there's our heavy floater. It may indeed get a shot off. It's hard to tell. I don't want to look over here. Yes, this is what I want to look at. That killed him? Oh, it's a civilian. I don't care then. If it was an actual person that I had feelings about, that would be awful. But instead, you know, losing these civilians sucks, but so be it. We have pretty good critical chance with Krishna Palaya. That's actually going to get a kill, which saves us a little bit of trouble. So again, yet another alien is dead. We're going to send everybody else to either Overwatch or reload. Actually, we're just going to move our sniper up a little bit. Just to see. Just to get him basically into a position where next time he could probably be a little bit better off. More likely to hit the enemy, shall we say. Clark Duncan is going to reload. And that was a fairly good turn. These floaters at some point will move outside, I'm sure. Again, we're just losing civilians like crazy. But I'm expecting that there's going to be like one more really truly dickish enemy that we're going to come across. So I'm going to send Panagakos out here. Like, possibly one more wave, not just one more individual. I'm going to send Panagakos a little further, even though he's going to dash. That was my thinking, is that we can get some range, we can get some vision, and then the squad shot from our snipers might be capable of actually taking out one of these floaters before it becomes more of a nuisance than it already is. Yeah, Peli's got a shot. It's from far away, but hey, it actually ended up working out. Always nice when a plan comes together. And I don't know, who knows, maybe this mission was just like dickish because of one sectopod. Stranger things have happened, but I expect that I'm not gonna be surprised if I come across a more asshole-ish alien further on. So let's send Roll Fizzlebeef up just a little bit further. I don't think he... Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have him Overwatch just in case that floater comes out, and we're gonna do the same thing with Clark Duncan. Send him up behind this cover right here, and then have him Overwatch in case that floater decides to come out and try something funky. But overall, I think this mission should be a success, despite the fact that we lost one of our greatest supports, which is actually like a huge pain in the ass. So we'll send our sniper up here. He's got to reload as well. I probably should have done that earlier. How about you, Panagakos? Well, you can't... The problem with this one is that I can't quite get him inside of this facility yet. But what I can do is kind of post him up here in Overwatch. And we're going to try to breach all at the same time, as usual. That's our sniper. We don't want to move him necessarily. We'll move instead Edge Clark Duncan. And we're actually going to just stick him over here. I don't think he's going to have vision anyway. Who else do we have? Roll Fizzlebeef. We should probably just slot behind cover right here. He does indeed have some cover, which is good. Sometimes you think they have cover, and then you move them out there, and you're like, oh, I'm the dumbest person alive. We're going to send Charlie Loki West over here. Thinking just being that we're all going to try to breach on the same door at the same time. Obviously, there's sounds coming from inside the warehouse. I expect that's where all the remaining aliens are. This is a regular floater. I guess we're shooting through the wall here, which makes sense why we missed. Shoot straight ahead and then the bullets turn. It's like that movie Wanted. You know what I'm talking about. What's this floater gonna do? Does he have a shot left? No, right? He's just gonna be pissed off and yell a lot.
They're backing up. Advance.
I guess? Okay. No, he's taking the shot. No, he's not. Sometimes this game weirds me out a little bit. Loki, Charlie West has got this. 98%. Jim West, Desperado. Plasma Sniper, no you don't want nada. I don't know where I'm going with this. I know exactly where I'm going with this. I just don't want to continue to go there. That's what's happening. Let's, again, get a little further in here. And it should not surprise you that I'm pretty worried about what might happen when we start opening these doors. If we come across, like, a wave of truly asshole-ish enemies, I'm not going to be a happy camper. But anyway, we've... Oh, there's something big. What is that? Oh, it's 3 heavy floaters that are now... have suddenly just appeared outside. We are going to have the chance to shoot them, which is always good. 64% chance, 65% chance of critical with the headshot. That is good damage, at least. It's not going to change the world here, but it's okay. We still have all of our rockets, which is big, too. Loki's got a shot as well with 78% chance to hit, so we're going to take that. He's going to get the kill, reap the benefits. So that's good. Roll Fizzlebeef, I'm going to send him... I don't want to dash him, but I'm going to dash him because I'm a scumbag who doesn't know what he wants in life. Let's send him over here, and we're going to get ready to breach into this door. We know we've got those heavy floaters to deal with, too. Again, heavy floaters sounds like something I left in my toilet this morning. Alright, so we just keep taking out like 1 enemy per turn. That's good. I imagine there's probably less than 20 aliens here. We haven't taken out all that many. But, how does Loki should reload? So let's take a turn and just get all of our snipers reloaded here as we prepare to breach. Everyone else can just overwatch for now, just in case we run into some difficult stuff. Actually, Clark Duncan, you should move over here. Put you on overwatch. And we'll see what happens next turn. Next turn is going to be the linchpin of this entire run, but so far so good. Obviously, we have some sounds coming from inside this warehouse. Again, it's where the final part of this mission is going to take place. Presumably, anyway. And there's more than 1 alien in there. Color me surprised. What we should actually do before we breach is send in... You're getting into a position where our snipers might indeed have a chance to get a shot. So I'm thinking, like, here gives us an opportunity at least. It does put 2 guys close together, which I don't really like. But again, Overwatch. Now, where am I going to send Loki? I think I'm just going to put him over here for now. Like, actually kind of out in the open. But as soon as this door opens, I'm hoping that we'll see enemies and he'll have some kind of vision. So again, Overwatch. Is everyone reloaded? It appears so. Sorry, Hudson. You were good for the 5 missions I had you, but things change. I realize there's sound coming from inside here, of course. So let's breach. Let's start by opening the door on the south side here. And if we get vision, oh wow, do we ever get vision? Let's go with the sniper first. He's got bad. Actually, he's got bad percentages because we're actually too close to the enemy. But our heavy has great percentages. Let's hope he doesn't miss any of these. And he could potentially kill the alien himself. Where's the other one? Oh, it's all the way back there. So our sniper can probably go on that one. So it's not going to get the kill. In fact, it's going to miss altogether. Let's pop open this door quickly. Because I want to see... Just open the door. Open the door. There we go. I want to see if maybe we can get vision on those heavy floaters with these guys too. No, but if we move in, I'm sure we can. So this guy only has a shot on this guy. I hate that I'm going to do this, but I'm going to try it anyway. That's a nasty miss, but luckily I didn't use the headshot on that. So what we are going to do now is start moving these guys in to try to get the kill in their own right. So I'm going to send Tombstone, Edge Clark Duncan over here. We didn't discover any more aliens, which is a good thing. He's going to have a 74% chance to do some serious damage here. Okay, so that guy's down to 1 now. Please, like, our number 1 thing is just making sure that we get the kill here. So I'm going to send the sniper in, and I'm going to see if he actually has a shot with his pistol. So you can move and shoot with the sniper if you use the pistol, so we should probably give him, you know, a better pistol at some point. He's actually got a shot at the only alien I didn't want to hit, but 68%, that's going to miss, unfortunately. So I guess it all comes down to Roll Fizzlebeef here, who we can send in as far as here. And he's got a shot. Is it at the right alien? No. But what we can do is actually use his psionic skills and do another hit here. Hopefully get him a little bit more experience in this realm. That's also going to give some penalties to that alien. Reduce his aim. Reduce his will and mobility. Floater's just going to take the shot here. That's going to do a ton of damage. Actually, our sniper might be in kind of a rough position. No, they're just going to kill a civilian. Fine by me. And these heavy floaters might actually mark the end of this level, although I would kind of be surprised if that's the case. So, Panagakos should be able to get the kill easily here. So why don't we do that? And then we will let our sniper and roll Fizzlebeef handle all the other stuff. Although this guy does have a... oh, he has to reload. Yeah, you should reload this turn. 68% chance. Oh no, I used the pistol! You fool! It only did 1 damage. We should still be okay. But that was a stupid decision on my part, obviously. Let's move over here, which I think is going to give me a good shot on the enemy. 49, that's not great. And in fact, that is a pretty huge miss. Taking that shot with the fucking pistol was retarded. But, Clark Duncan refuses to save me. Okay, now we put ourselves in an awful position, because it's completely possible that this sniper will find himself dead. What I'm gonna do is actually just throw him inside here. Remember, I have no med pack usages, so I'm just gonna kind of hide that guy because he's the lowest on health. Everyone else, someone might take a little bit of damage here, but no one's gonna die. Worst, oh, they just keep going after civilians, which is probably bad for the panic of Brazil. But Brazil only had one panic level anyway, so we do have some shots with our sniper here. That's not gonna get the kill apparently. It does completely destroy that crate. That crate is fucked up. Do we have Clark Duncan? No, I want to take the shot with our sniper. Not with his pistol for once. I have faith in you, Loki. 78% chance to hit. This guy's lights out. Definitely our preferred sniper. Sorry, Krishna Path Eyes. Yeah, so we sucked really bad at civilians and we lost an operative. But hey, that's gonna happen from time to time. So again, we'll follow our usual XCOM formula for an episode in all likelihood, which is, you know, one mission, then we'll do a bunch of, like, in-base stuff. So, oh, we did get a Psi rank here. That's exactly what I was hoping for. So we have Psi Inspiration, removes Mind Fray and Panic from all allies within 3 tiles and strengthens their will by +30 for 2 turns. Or, causes target to panic on its following turn if the target's will is overcome. Robotic enemies are immune. 2-turn cooldown. This is interesting. I mean, I guess the ability to remove panic from allies is actually pretty useful. That's something that we can use. Like, we don't just have an offensive ability, now we have a buff as well. Although I kind of feel like it's much weaker than Mind Fray. Psi Panic causes target to panic on its following turn. The problem with this, I mean, it's good, but making aliens panic, I guess, could backfire sometimes. So it might be good to just remove panic on my own guys. But, you know, let's go offensive here. I think Psi Panic could be interesting at least, even if it does backfire. Lieutenant Peli has been upgraded here. Executioner is good. Opportunist is good too, because I don't really use Overwatch with my snipers anymore. So let's go with Executioner. +10 aim against targets with less than 50% health. Clark Duncan's been promoted. We're going to give him Rapid Fire. I like Flush as well, but Rapid Fire is better. And Ruben Hudson, sadly, only 5 missions, but I mean, that made him one of our more senior officers, sadly. Let's continue here. So we got 39 alloys. That's good. We got a Sectopod wreck. I think we've already gotten all that other stuff. So we didn't really gain anything for that mission. But shall we go to mission control here, see if Psi testing finishes before our next mission?
The council is requesting a direct link on the secure channel.
I guess not. I guess we're gonna have to do one of our missions here. Cool, so we'll launch the mission. This is just gonna be a panic reduction asset recovery mission for the United States. We're gonna get a major heavy, which would be awesome. We'll definitely, as soon as we get him, we can afford to toss him into side testing maybe and get a second Psi recruit. So we'll launch the mission, but we're gonna save the actual, you know, completion of the mission until the next episode. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Things are heating up here. It feels like it's been a little bit of a latent period, but at least Roll Fizzlebeef is becoming, you know, the psionic warrior we deserve. Well, he's not the psionic warrior deserve, but he's the psionic warrior we need right now. But in any case, he's bad man. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.